purses.
We won't bring it up first.
Remember to look in the camera.
Oh, okay.
I know a lot of people were looking at the screen. I was too, from time to time. Hello, and oh shit, we're on mute. How are we on mute?
In this one, I'm going to say.
Were we muted on that last video?
One. I hope it's. I hope not. Oh, were we muted on that other video?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Wait,
I doubt it.
Stop this one and go check it now.
No, we're streaming live. Just pull it up.
Oh, it's on Facebook?
It's on YouTube.
YouTube?
We just seriously watch you put your password in. We just staring. Like, eh.
I mean, it's fine. It's my lunch number.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's my lunch number.
From high school?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. It's my lunch number. Yeah.
Well, you gotta go back to the previous.
It's my lunch number.
People heard your lunch number wasn't used.
No, that's the one I was watching with you guys.
We got in trouble from the YouTube police.
So, yeah.
Are you on videos?
Mm-hmm.
And then try to do sort by. Oh, you know what? Somebody was telling me that live videos come up really weird. You have to be able to click the button for more, wherever that's at, and then tell it to pull. No, that's not it. Turn your phone the long way. We're doing this live, people. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to get it right.
Live. Awesome.
I'm not sure why you don't see it. Because we definitely were
There
up
we
there.
go.
You found it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Skip to the end.
Okay, according to this one. Yes.
Okay, we're good. All right. So audio works. We're ready to rock and roll.
Good shit.
So the title of this video is How to Survive a Con. Which I imagine any of you who have been to a con already know where this is going. But for those of you who have never been to a con or want some tips and guides to help you potentially survive or do better at a con, your first con, your second con, your third con, do it better than you did before. I'll start. I'm going to hit you with one, then y'all each go down the road and hit them with a tip. And you can expand on the tip however you feel. Save that tip for last, because it's going to be the most important. We want them to remember that tip. Yeah, save that for last.
If I may make a suggestion,
Go ahead.
if we could do it in segments like before a con, at the con, and then post con.
Sure. All right. So, before the con, I would say make sure that you have your tickets, your badge, if you need a badge, your hotel room, all booked, secured, and know where it's at so you don't have to scramble for it later. That's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of headache, and if your friends ain't ready, leave their ass, because they should have been ready with that first tip.
I should have fucking listened to that last year. Always go in groups. Never go by yourself. Always get a group going and just never be by yourself, because you never know what can happen. Granted, it's a con, and you are with like-minded people, still go in a group.
I've only gone in the group once.
Really?
Hmm.
Should try it more often. It's
I'm
more
a solo kind of guy.
Should try it more often.
Okay, so in accordance to, just make sure you have everything, okay? Make a list. Write down that you need X, Y, and Z. Make sure you got gas in the car before you go. Make sure you have a sitter for the house if you need, or for any pets. Make sure all of their needs are met before you leave. Make sure that you have enough money to go, because no one likes when you have that one friend who's the broke con goer who has now spent all of their money at the dealer's room and now they can't afford to eat.
We had a situation like that back in the day. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. I didn't go to the con. I didn't go to a con until almost 10 years later. But my friend, my roommate, he went to a con, and the girl that he liked was part of the group, and she liked this Mario thing and plush thing, and he got it for her. Spent a good bit of money on it. Couldn't find out she had money. She just didn't want to spend it on the plush thing. So I had him do it.
Simp.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And then he didn't have money for everything he wanted to do.
I'm sure he didn't. He must have really liked her.
She turned around and when he asked her out, she was like, "No, I got a boyfriend on Ragnarok."
Ooh, my God.
So that gives you an idea for the time period, like when people was playing Ragnarok. So, yeah. Yeah. So that gives you an idea for the time. Yeah. All right, my turn for a tip. Shit. For the before con. This will be my final one for the before con because I want to get into the nitty gritty of the con motion. Before con, I would say make sure you take beverages, drinks, some kind of food so you don't have to spend all that money trying to find wherever the food is at the con or near the con, because going back trying to find that is going to be a pain in the ass. So have a way to bring food with you, drink with you. I personally, I take a Camel pack. True, mine is normally filled with liquor. I take a fanny pack thing that helps 2 bottles on it on either side. Again, typically filled with liquor. But the point is, I bring what I need. I need my liquor. I'm going to enjoy myself. I spent a bunch of money on these tickets for these days. I'm going to wild out. And I ride the city bus to get to the con because I stay in town. And then I ride my happy ass back. So I'm drinking on the bus pre-gaming. Yeah, because I'm going by myself. So,
Smart.
yeah. But that's just me. Bring what you need. Be ready to enjoy yourself. This is your vacation, your time away. Some people are working because they, Patreon or OnlyFans or whatever they got going on. So just take what you need. Be ready.
My suggestion for before a con is make sure you have a set schedule on where you want to go, what you want to do, and everything. So that way, when it's the day of the con, you're not going, oh dang, I should have went there. Oh dang, man, I should have put that in my schedule. Oh dang, blah 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 blah. Yeah, make sure you do that before. That's why certain cons have apps on your phone that you can download so you can check out all of that stuff. So that way, when you go, you have it all together, planned out, straight ahead. And that's my last one for before con.
My last one for things to do before the con. I'm just gonna make a couple of bullet points. 1, please, because you're going to spend a lot of money at cons. I know a lot of you guys have gone to cons, or you probably have not, but people spend big money. They save lots of money to throw it all the way at cons. So do things like, please make sure that you have money for your bills afterwards. Maybe just save it to the side beforehand. I'm not trying to pocket watch or anything, but just be responsible. If you know that you need $800 for all your bills and utilities, just put that to the side and then save for the con, because whatever you don't get at the con, you can get it next year. I promise you, it will be there.
I agree. I forgot that some people spend their bill money on cons. I've heard about it. I've always thought that was just super irresponsible. Don't do that. That's just my overall warning. Pay your bills before you go to con. Pay your bills up for 2 months before you go to the con. That way you can spend something at the con. I've literally heard people call up friends and family yo, I can't pay my bills. But bitch, you just bought out the game room. You just bought out the store. You just bought every food truck that came in here.
Not the food truck.
Yeah, the food trucks. Come on.
Yes, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It's tragic. It is tragic to see that. It's they get what is it called? The spender's high or whatever.
I don't know. I don't get that shit. My money be funny. I'm look, I can't buy none of this. I got my own shit in my bag. Let's go.
Right.
As a matter of fact, it's here. You go. I give you $1. You run to the store, give me a bag of chips. I'll be fine. I got liquor and chips. Let's go. But that's. Oh, I'm sorry. There is one last thing before the con. Get some comfortable shoes with ankle support. Ankle support. Matter of fact, just go get an ankle brace before you go, and put it on. You can't go wrong with the ankle brace on. It's only going to help you. You're going to be on your feet all fucking day. All fucking night. You don't understand what I'm saying. From the time you wake up to the time you pass out, wherever you pass out, you're on your feet. You're walking, you're standing, you're waiting, you're partying, you're dancing. You're on your feet. And many of you don't. And many of you don't live that kind of lifestyle where you're on your feet more than, 2-3 hours at a time? All fucking day. I sit in the chair most of the time, most of the days. I can only hit a con solid for one day, and then half a day the next day. And I'm crawling on the floor because I can't stand on my feet. Like, my ankles just give out. They're like, fuck you, we don't know you no more, we gone. Buy a new set. So I'm talking about, I've had crutches. I've done it like, I'm going here with a wagon wheel on my knee so I can just get around the con. Like, I can't. Every year it happens. Every con every year I get a good solid day and a half a day, and I can't. My ankles just like, fuck you, ho. And I'm like, and I used to load trucks for Home Depot for like 10-12 hours a day on my feet. But my feet are like, fuck you at a con. It's crazy.
Yeah, especially if you cosplaying with some heels, girl. Just go ahead and don't even try to be cute. Don't even be that beauty is pain. No. No. Just go ahead, get that brace, get those soles, and call it a day. That's it.
Now we're going to hit you with the at the con. We'll start on the end. Go ahead. At the con.
I'm sorry. Before cons, should we include the packing list? Because that's a whole list.
No, that'd be a whole nother video.
Okay.
We'd have to come back with a part 2.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
At the con.
At the con? All right.
At the con.
At the con, please make sure that you find out where everything is. Make sure you know where, like, restrooms are. Make sure you know where emergency medical services are. Make sure you know where guest relations or guest services is. So if you have an issue, you can go find someone to help you, so you're not just running around like an idiot. Okay? Make sure that you, first of all, park in the correct spots. No one wants to get towed. Please, you don't want to get towed. Not on con weekend, all right?
That's why I come on city transportation.
If you're driving.
Oh, that.
If you're driving, please make sure you drink plenty of water while you're there. It's fine if you have a camel pack full of alcohol. You know, if you're of age, please drink responsibly. But please remember to drink water and eat food, because you need to live. You know.
It'd be hot, especially if you got one that you go outdoors.
Right.
Bring a hat. The heat.
Yeah.
For the summer.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I'll wait for my turn. I was about to jump ahead.
So a tip that I would have for, like, during the con is that, let's say you encounter some negative vibes with the people you're with, because I did say go in a group, but let's just say you go through some negative vibes and whatever, and you're not feeling it. It's always good to talk to other people through app or through the app of the con, or
well, I didn't know you could talk in that.
Some of them you can.
But I want people to know what I'm saying.
But
if you do
mostly
groups,
mostly Discord. Honestly, just go to Discord. 9 times out of 10, your con has a little chat inside of Discord. Just go to it. Be like, hey guys, I need some friends for blah 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 blah. 9 times out of 10, you'll be met with all kinds of good positivity. Like, oh, where are you? I can meet up with you. Blah 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 blah. And before you know it, you have new friends. Also, be careful with where you eat, because granted, con food is good food. I'll admit it's good. However, outside of con food, it's still good.
You can tell she feels some type of way about this. Her whole demeanor changed. She's like, look, I'm about to tell it to you for real. It'd be good, but...
Yo, check this out, though. At MomoCon, Chick-fil-A sandwiches was $8. Just a sandwich. Bruh.
Food is taxed.
Bruh,
there.
no, kill the DJ. No, we're not finna do that. We're not finna do that right now.
That's why you had to cross the bridge, go over to the little mall,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did. I'm not paying no $8 for some Chick-fil-A sandwich. Granted, they are good, but they not worth $8. Mm-mm.
But they were right there. It was just like a gas station. It's quick access.
It's quick. Look, if you got the money and you want to spend it and you're fine with that, then do it. Especially if you're maybe in a rush and you don't have time to go to the mall, take it. But other than that, listen to her.
All right, so now it's back to me. All right, now you at the con, and I'm a photographer. Okay, so for me, this is a little bit of a request for your preparation on how to survive a con. Acknowledge that there's going to be people who want to take photos. They may want to take a photo of you or the person next to you or the person behind you, and you're in the fucking way. Please understand that if I tap you or say, hey, can you step aside? Can you move? Like, I'm not being rude to you, but I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to take a photo. And if you walk your happy ass in front of my camera again, I might pop you one. And then because it's so crowded, you might not even know who just hit you. And then you get hit again when you're looking around because you're still in my damn way. So, I'm just saying, acknowledge that people are taking photos constantly. Just pay attention to your surroundings and don't walk in the photo. Don't try to photo bomb somebody. Don't bother the photographers. Just let the photographer do their thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are not real photographers. But for those of us who are, swear to God, like, I just want to hit the... Alright, go ahead. You'll survive if you stay out the photographer's way, because we getting fed up. I can assure you of that. Go on down there.
Guys, okay, look, so throughout the con weekend, of course, you're going to be buying stuff, you're going to be running around, meeting new people, maybe even cosplaying, taking photos, jumping around, blah, blah, blah. That's cool, and that's great, that's fun, that's what we want you to do. We want you to have fun. Make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you get a decent amount of sleep, okay? Because you not only need food and water, nourishment, you also need to get rest. So that way you can continue to enjoy yourself at the con. Because you don't want to, just, I'm going to take like a 30-minute nap and then go back to the con, when that's all you've had in like a day and a half. Because you're not going to have a good time. You're going to be tired, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to be cranky, irritable, and you're not going to want to do anything, okay? So please make sure you get at least like 6 hours of sleep, all right? I know we all want to stay up. Even just, taking a break from the con during the day. Just take an hour and a half nap or something. Just go chill in the hotel room or wherever you are and just take a load off. You can come back. The con is going to be there. It's going to be there typically 3-4 days.
A thing I would like to point out is when you go to raves and stuff like that, or / dance parties, because I know some cons don't like it when you call it rave. But when you go to the dance parties, typically on a Saturday night, do not, and I've seen this happen, do not put your drink down, walk off, and then come back and think that same drink is okay to consume. Don't do that. Don't do that, especially if you are by yourself. Please don't do that. That's not okay.
I might have spit in it. I might have threw my trash in it.
You never know who's lurking or who's watching. Trust me, people that watch anime and all that other good stuff, they're creepy too. Some people are creepy too, and they will do as much as they can to get an advantage.
So many of us are creepy.
I wouldn't say that.
So many of us. When you first met me, did you think I was creepy?
No, actually.
Even a little bit?
Oh.
I didn't give you pause?
You had anger issues. That is definitely something I thought you had.
I was happy that day.
Were you?
I was listening to K-pop and doing my laundry. I was in a good mood.
He soothed the soul.
I was in a good mood.
With pistols? Dog. That is, I've never seen that at that laundromat too. I've gone to that laundromat my entire life. I've never seen that. But then again, later on, which I didn't tell you, 2 dudes got fighting at that same laundromat. And I was like, I've been going here my entire life. That has never happened. What?
My point has been
happen
proved.
Anywhere. You can get robbed at the laundromat.
And that's why I stay prepared. But anywho, getting back to the subject matter. It's on me?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm done.
again, I'm gonna do 2 because she did 2 last time, so I'm gonna do 2. If you're going to a con and you're in a relationship,
Oh God.
please understand that again, photos are being taken. If you are there with the person you're cheating with, don't remember at the last second, I probably shouldn't be in this photo. And then come to the photographer saying, ooh, please don't post that. My boyfriend or girlfriend not gonna like it. Please understand, you done fucked up.
That's on you, buddy.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. So
In addition, similar scenario, if you are at the con and you want to creep, pull somebody, go to a bedroom, because usually cons are in hotels. So there's rooms there. And there are people who are drinking liquor and partying all day. And these are your people, potentially. So they want to have fun just like you do. And they're out of town. And some of them are single, and some of them are pretending to be single. Just be responsible about if you're going to somebody's bedroom or meeting them off-site. Again, photos are being taken. So you may not realize it, because like I'll get on the elevator to shoot down, and you see everybody who's going into the rooms. And if I happen to be on the elevator again an hour later, and I see you leave one room going to another, I'm just laughing, because clearly this is on video. These things happen.
also, that's none of my business. That's none of my business. If it get posted, it get posted.
Hey. And especially if you look good, please understand, you stand out in the crowd. You stand out in photos. You're going to be noticed. I'm going to leave it at that. Take it on down.
All right, because this is something that needs to happen at cons that is not happening at cons a lot. Are we ready to talk about it?
No, one more side. Oh, do you have enough to fit another one?
No.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Lena, he's serious. He right. This is serious business. This is the number one thing you don't violate, and you need to pay attention to.
I've been going to cons for about 7-8 years now. Usually like averaging like 4 or 5 cons a year.
I got about 2 under my belt. 2 years.
Guys.
And girls. Don't
Yes.
get it twisted. It's both. And anything in between.
Hey, let's talk about hygiene. Take a fucking shower. Take a shower. Axe body spray does not count as a shower.
Use soap.
Water
Real soap.
and soap. Real soap, bars, body wash, whatever you gotta do. Make sure you brush your teeth. Okay?
Do it twice.
Do it twice. Bring some mints. Bring some gum. Bring some mouthwash. Okay? Don't be talking and flapping your gums in everybody's face, especially not the guests that are there and other people, around. They don't want to smell your bad breath when you smell like this out of a boat. Okay? They don't want to smell that. They don't want to smell all the liquor that you've been consuming for the past 2 days.
Well, I can't help that because it's literally on me physically. It's physically on me, okay? So it's not my fault.
Brush your teeth. Take a shower. Comb your hair. If not, wear a hat. Whatever. That's fine.
Or wig.
Yep. Get out of your cosplay from time to time. You're sweating in that. It stinks.
If you know that you got a heavy ass costume, plan to go shower at some point in between.
It's okay. You
Bring baby powder.
Right. You can be that character later on. It's fine. If somebody didn't get a picture of you, they can get a picture of you later on. You can be that superstar that you want to be. Just be a clean superstar. Alright? And then, once you're done with shower and shampooing and all that stuff and getting all nice and cream,
$2.50. Deodorant. Antiperspirant. It's a must. You don't need to be that particular brand. It don't need to be a stick. It can be a spray. It can be a roller. I don't give a shit.
if you don't like deodorant, put a bar of soap under your arm and take it
No.
there.
Wear deodorant. I don't give a shit. Wear deodorant. Do it for
Yes, please wear
everybody at the con. Because we all smell you.
Yeah,
You
you're
funky
not getting
bitch.
away with it. You're not.
And I'm sorry to call out some people in particular.
Oh my
You
God.
there's people, girls and guys in the game room. Y'all are in there for hours upon hours, playing, fighting games, racing games, whatever. Take a break, take a shower. Because when I walk in there and it smells like,
Who did it and why?
yes, smelling like rotten cilantro lime rice, or whatever. Y'all be smelling real pungent, and I don't like it. And it makes me, you ruin it for other people, because no one wants to go in there and play Mario Kart with you when you...
Look here, that's Funkmaster Flash and his whole crew. Okay?
Oh, no.
But no one wants to go in there and play games with you when you smell bad.
They smell
okay?
like they fought all 20 rounds in Tekken.
And this is, and also just as a formality for like if you go as a group and you have like somebody in your group that's just not smelling a little too fresh,
Let them know.
but don't call them out. Don't call them out. Please don't just call them out.
Just
Don't be
throw a
mean.
stick of deodorant at their forehead.
Wow.
Bitch, use it.
Just say if they
Use it.
Take them
just-
to the side,
just
away
point
from the public eye. Because
Spray them down.
It's mean to just be like, hey, you stink. No. Take them to the side where no one else is around. Get one-on-one with them. Hey, I love you. This is coming from a place of concern and love, but I need you to blah, 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 etc., etc. You know, be nice.
Don't embarrass them. They're your friends. You know, if you love them, just let them say, hey.
See, I go to cons alone. I want to point that out. So everybody who stinks, get your ass in there and shower. Use some gut. Do y'all remember the video? There used to be a video of somebody going to cons that's spraying folks with deodorant. Like, just, they be
What?
dancing and partying. The cat pull out. They got bandolier with spray deodorants.
Wow.
And people was like, yes, thank you. like, yeah.
I know there was
Hey,
a
ain't no
guy
way.
going at cons and he was giving out, like,
No, this
stuff.
was spraying folks. It
I
was
never
a thing.
heard that they was, oh
It was
my
a thing.
God.
Like, mm-hmm.
That's a real fuck your couch for real.
He was a hero. He was a hero. You funky bastards.
All right.
Make sure you have enough clothes too, enough change of clothes, because you sweating stuff. You're probably not gonna wash clothes at the hotel, so make sure you have enough change of clothes. You don't have that one shirt that has all the ketchup and mustard stains from your French fries. Got chili dog shit all on you. Change your shirt, change your pants, change your underwear.
My next scenario, I want to make sure we get this in. This is technically in the con. In the con is whatever day you want to check out and leave, or just get up and leave. Some people leave early, some people leave late. Communicate with your people if you went with people so that you are all on the same page. If we're leaving Sunday, we're leaving before the rave or
Right.
dance party or after, because that's a big difference.
Right.
Some people like, look, I gotta work. Some people like, yo, I thought we would stay in the party. I thought we would stay and get the last little sales at the dealer's room. That's the day I try to shop to begin with. I ain't trying to buy nothing the first few days because I want the little discount of what's left. I'm poor. I can't afford it. Subscribe. I might get some money. Like I threw that in there. Right? Nobody caught
And
that.
like, please.
Comment down below any experience you had in these scenarios. But continuing on, so yeah, like you need to talk to people. Let them know what the move is. If you really want to be nice and smart, sell your ticket on Sunday. Like before you leave the con, you don't need the badge no more. Sell it to somebody on the street still trying to go get into the dealer's room. I know I might buy a 1 day pass because again I can't walk 2 days for solid. So I might buy Friday and then be like, yo, dealer's room on Sunday. I got time to run in here. Let me get your ticket off you for $10. You're not using it. You're leaving.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
All they check and see is the one for that year.
And that explains a lot. Like when I was younger and I was in high school and I used to go to cons and stuff, I would be wondering why everybody would sell their badges on Sundays/Saturday nights, and I'm like, why? Now I get it. That makes sense. You already done did what you want to do. What's the point in holding on to it?
I see folks get weird about, but I don't know if I should sell it to you. What the fuck you mean sell it to me? Who
Wow.
are you gonna sell it to? Like, I'm gonna buy a badge so I can act a fool? Like, come on. I'm trying to get into the damn dealer's room.
Well, some people like to keep it as like a badge of honor, but it's not really worth it.
to
I
just.
keep my badges, but that's just for collectors.
I got a drawer of badges. I do. I get that. But if you are leaving early, then that badge, that whole week-long badge that you got is pointless.
It's true.
Don't buy a week-long badge if you're not gonna stay the whole week.
Or weekend long. Whatever the case may be.
You never know, because life happens and stuff.
But my point is, be generous with your badge.
If you don't need it, then sell it.
Never mind, because we recording, we live. I ain't gonna tell you what I did. But I did something I probably shouldn't have done, but we did it and it worked and it was great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 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 Anywho, hit a con if you ain't been to one. Find your local nerd, geek, dweeb, something in between, or you're a really cool person who likes anime. Find out about a con, join one, go to one. Be prepared for fun. Be prepared to tell somebody, don't touch me. Be prepared for people to try to take photos. There's whole consent situations that go on. Please remember that if you are not knowing this person in an outfit, don't touch them. They're not your girl. They're not your wife. They're not your waifu.
Or husbando.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Husband.
No, I got the concept, but
Moving on.
it's the wrong track for me. So, don't expect for them to allow you to just push up on them or touch and grab and hug and you don't know them, pimping. They new to you.
Consent.
Respect the boundaries, because that's just wrong. And don't be that creep. I was doing photos, obviously, and there was these two girls. One was wearing a bikini that looked like a cow. She had little horn things on her head. You cow situation.
The moo bitch, like that.
Doja Cat.
Yeah, there we go.
I
don't like her, but yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, she was dressed as a human cow, bikini and cow look alike. And there was another girl. At least I hope it was a girl. This is Atlanta. It may not have been, but there was somebody else I thought was a girl as well, and they were like together, so they were cuddled up. So I'm taking these photos, and then the guy walks up, and he's like, "Hey, he told her to do something," and it was just weird. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, "Huh?" And they did it. They just did it. I was like, "Okay." That was weird. I didn't take a photo of it. It was like really like a super sexual situation that he told them to do. And he leans to me. You're welcome. The fuck? Like, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm doing real quality photo work. And you over here being this creeper like.
He told you you're welcome.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
You a service.
Right? I didn't know what to do. That was my one and only experience with a creeper guy while doing anything at a con. That freaked me out, and I was just like, my mind was blown because I had always heard these stories about creepers and stuff, or people who be like, "Oh, the photographer is weird." I'm drunk, so I'm not really paying attention to half the shit half the time anyway.
I got stories.
Well, we'll come back to that. But for now, you understand. Did y'all have any more you need to throw in there? Little tidbits?
What, for at the con?
At or after? Or was going to end the video?
After. Make sure you have got everything that you came with that you're leaving with, because you don't want to go home remembering like, oh, junk, I forgot that at the hotel. Oh, junk, I forgot that in the bathroom. Oh no, I forgot that at the con. Crap. What am I gonna do?
Did you forget your stuff?
Almost. Almost. Not entirely. I thought I forgot my phone.
Picture for post cons, so it's sad to say goodbye, but you gotta get the hell out. All right. So as you're leaving out, like she said, please make sure you have all your stuff. Please, guys, don't trash the hotel rooms. They work hard to keep those open and available for us, and they clean them, and they come by and they bring towels and soap and whatever they have, and they may not get paid that great of a wage. Just saying. But don't make their job any harder than it has to be. Okay, be respectful. Okay, because if you were part of the hotel staff, you wouldn't want somebody throwing shit all over the walls and breaking stuff. I mean, if you break something, that's on you, because they're gonna charge you, and they're gonna charge you probably double what it's worth anyway, for convenience sake. But still, just make sure everything's clean. You know, all your trash is put up into the proper receptacles. Get your hair and stuff off of the sink or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be completely spotless, but just help them out. Put all the trash in one spot. Put all the blankets and towels and everything in one spot, just so that they can come in, do what they got to do, move on to the next room, because they have, depending on how big the hotel is, they got 50 plus rooms that they got to do by, you know, a certain time. So just be courteous, all right? Make sure you're courteous to the hotel staff downtown. I mean, not downtown, downstairs in the lobby, because it's a lot of y'all. Some of y'all are, you know, intoxicated or an influence of etc., etc. They got to deal with a lot. It's a lot of people, and you never know. They may have something like social anxiety. They just are peopled out for the entire weekend. They've seen 2 million of y'all. All right? So just please just be courteous, be nice, make it easy, respect one another. Please ask for consent whenever you want to do something, and move on, and then just make sure it's enjoyable for next year.
I'm going to piggyback on what he said. Please be courteous. The last thing I need is to wake up one morning and all the waffle mix is gone and I can't make my waffle. Like, that's not okay. Stop.
What con gives you waffle mix?
When you stay at the hotel and they do the bed and breakfast thing and they have the waffle stuff for you.
Oh.
Yeah,
some people waste it and stuff.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm poor. I can't afford the hotel.
That's why you go in groups, because you meet up with people that can afford it, and then you give them what you can pay, and they let you stay in there with them.
But what about... Okay.
Yeah. That's why you stay in groups.
Like hotel pooling, basically.
Yeah.
I got you. I mean, I know our group does that, but I've still never joined in.
Really? Of like people you don't know?
No, it's people we get to know our group. They're here. They're all predominantly local. Yeah, we're in a cosplay con group. We met them at con. Well, I met them at a con. That's how I first met them, and then introduced to other people, and we talk all the time on what's that?
GroupMe.
GroupMe.
Oh, they're on GroupMe. They're also on Telegram as well.
I don't do that one.
Facebook too.
I'm definitely not doing that one. But
they're there.
Yeah, we can
not do a Facebook.
Yeah, no. That's too much time, effort, and energy. But yeah, have fun. It's a blessing to be with the anime, comic, gamer, techies. I'm forgetting some fields, I know. I guess sometimes music.
Super cosplay stars.
Gamers?
Those who like to nerd out, geek out on topics and areas. Because there's cons for everything. You may not be destined for an anime con, but you might want to go to like a hackathon or something like that.
Or tarot.
Oh, what?
Tarot.
They have tarot cons? Let me see. Destiny says I ain't going to that shit. Like I got the swords of hell no. I'm good.
Do your research too on cons. Do your research.
That's what I forgot to
because I'll always go and check and see, what special guests they're gonna have come out. What do people have an issue with, or like, just like look at comments, and check out some of the photographers' works, because they often do like video montages of like cosplay and just the con itself for the whole weekend. And, it kind of gives you a little bit of insight.
Take some cards, business cards, to hand out to the photographers, because that helps us remember you and helps us to put you with your card information. I know if you check my Instagram, some of my photos that I took, the people had their cards because they do make costumes and stuff, so you can buy some shit, some props and stuff. And their card is there. Just zoom in and boop. I like what you did. Saw it. Love it.
Nice.
But, I mean, if you think that we missed anything, please feel free to comment down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions.
Call it out. We done.
All right, we'll see you guys later.